Hello. In this video, we will run a compliance job to check if a specific entry is present in the configuration file or not on a Linux box. If the particular entry is present in the file, the server will be compliant, else it will be marked as non-compliant. In the demo, I am using the configuration file /etc/host. So I have added it in the part section. You can just click on the plus sign, go to any server, then configuration, and then click on it and drag it to the right hand side and click on OK. The part will get added in the component template. Once done, save the component template, then go to compliance, and you can see that the configuration file will be added to the parts in the compliance section as well. I have created this rule to check the configuration file entry. I'll click on the rule, select edit to check the rule definitions. This rule will check if the configuration file /etc/host exists on the server or not. If this condition is satisfied, then it proceeds with the next condition. If the etc/host file exists, then at least one of the configuration file entry of the etc host file should exist where the name or the IP address matches this and the value is this. So as per this rule, only the servers that has the IP address 10.135.45.199 and its value as my app server in the etc/host file will be compliant and the others will be non-compliant. I have two Linux target servers. On the server named Linux Target 3, I have the entry 10.135.45.199 that I have provided in the component template available in the host file, and this is the target named Linux Target 2 which does not have that entry in the etc host file. We can use this component template to run the compliance job against the target servers to check if the target servers are compliant or not. Or we can use the test rule option provided in the component template. To test the rule, click on the play button, test rule, add components in here, provide the servers that you want to execute this test rule against, select and drag it to the right, click OK, and click on the play button. So as per this test result, Linux Target 3 is compliant and Linux Target 2 is non-compliant. To check on which line or which rule definition did the rule fail, click here. If we click on this rule, it says that the configuration file exists, hence it is green. Then it went with the next step, that is in the then part. It checked if the entry with name with the IP address and the value is present in the file or not. So it was not present, hence the target server is non-compliant. If we check on Linux Target 3, we can see that the configuration file exists with one of the value as the IP address and its value as my app server. Hence, the server is compliant. To run the compliance job, I'll click on Close, right click on the component template, click on Compliance, provide a name, save it in a job folder, click on Run Auto Discovery, Next, Next, provide the servers. I will provide these two servers. Click on Execute Job Now and finish. I'll go to the Jobs Compliance Demo, right click on the job, click on Show Results, expand the job run, expand the server view. We can see Linux Target 2 is non-compliant and Linux Target 3 is compliant. This is the same result that we received when we tested the rule from the component template itself. Thank you for watching the video.